It is drawing people from all over the world. Many are elite athletes. Some of them are bleeding. They've been training for this weekend for months, if not years. And NBC4's Ted Hart talked to a Columbus chef who's doing some heavy lifting of his own to try to keep all of those people fed this weekend. And he's live now with that story for us. Ted?
Well, Colleen, the hotels are all full, and the restaurants all around the convention area and beyond will be packed for the next several days. And when tens of thousands of bodybuilders are hungry, it's not just how many of them there are that presents a challenge, it's how much they eat. Inside the kitchen at the Hyatt, executive chef Reese Hay has his teams working around the clock. Chef Hay says they'll serve in 4 days, what they'd typically serve in a month. He says the bodybuilders focus on chicken, rice, and eggs. He says breakfast is amazing.
We have a 11-inch pan that we do about 18 eggs is the biggest that we can do in that, and we'll have people that'll come through and eat 2 or 3 of them.
2 or 3 18-egg omelets?
Yes, in the morning, yeah.
He says a few hours later then, those same people are back.
And then they'll come back again for lunch and have 12 chicken breasts and a bowl of rice.
12 chicken breasts?
Yeah.
And a bowl of rice?
Yeah.
Dr. Wolfgang Schober of Austria has been involved in bodybuilding for 43 years. He says he begins to eliminate the variety in his diet the closer he gets to competition.
It reduces itself for me on chicken and rice on the last, let's say, 2.5 months.
It was the same for this group of competitors from Peru. Chicken and rice 6 times a day. But many of the bodybuilders are not here to compete, and Chef Hay says they're the ones that really eat.
We go through about 2,000 6-ounce flat iron steaks, 600 pounds of bacon. We go through 80 cases of liquid eggs, so they're already cracked for us. Each case is about 20 pounds.
And Chef Hay says it takes months of planning to work out the logistics, the suppliers, the timing of the deliveries to make sure that there's cooler space, all of that, and then managing the day and night operations to make it all work. But he says after all of that, it's a fantastic weekend for the hotels, for the restaurants, and for the city of Columbus. Live downtown, Ted Hart, NBC4.
Well, that is fascinating, Ted. Thank you. 36 eggs for omelets. It's incredible. And new tonight, Ohio Governor John Kasich says he will be back in Columbus this weekend for a rally with Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Battleground Ohio campaign kickoff will be held Sunday at 2:30 at Franklin Park Conservatory. That event is open to the public and doors will open at 2 o'clock. And stay with NBC4 for continuing coverage of the Arnold Sports Festival. It runs through Sunday. Stay with us on air and online at NBC4i.com.